Welcome to Dice with Death, where anyone could die with a roll of the dice. I'm your direct messenger, Oli Bateman, and joining me for this week's announcement is the one and only Daddy Parrot himself, Mr. Jamie Powers.
I am so happy that I don't have to rhyme this week.
That's true. I mean, for the next record, we'll obviously have to put some kind of rhyme together. But no, this is very different, isn't it, Jamie? What are we doing?
Yeah, we've got a little announcement to make. So, as of this second right now, we have our very own Patreon. And if you're thinking, what the heck is that? It's a place where you can donate a little bit of money to the podcast on a monthly basis just to help support what we do.
Yeah, your donations for this year will help us grow the podcast and hopefully take it to new heights and enable us to fund future projects like, I don't know, maybe some live shows or even merch. Your contributions could help us bring the podcast to you and maybe even shower you with some Dice with Death themed gifts. Who knows?
There are 2 tiers to choose from. So when you go on to the Patreon, have a look. One of them's a really great tier. The other one kind of makes you a piece of shit. So think really carefully about what you pick, because if you pick the wrong one, you're insulting Adam, Amy, and myself.
But not me, and we'll leave it at that one. So go over to the Patreon. As part of a Patreon, we do have stretch goals. As more and more people subscribe to the Patreon, we'll introduce more of the stretch goals. Once we hit those goals, we'll reward you with content like Patreon exclusive one-shots, maybe monster manual tournaments where we get Ark, Sakaya, and Titus to all fight monsters from the monster manual, and maybe, just maybe, we'll have some really good guests on. Maybe from the D&D world, maybe from the gaming world, who knows? Jamie, you have the important part now, I think.
So if you want to support us or have a look at what we're kind of doing on Patreon, go to https://
I knew I shouldn't have given you the bit to do this. Okay.
Go to, you don't need it. But anyway, go to patreon.com/dicedeathpod. That is patreon.com/dicedeathpod all together.
As Jamie said, patreon.com/dicedeathpod. It's super easy. It's the same way that you get at us on the social medias, on Twitter, on Facebook, on Instagram. Patreon.com/dicedeathpod. Join us in the next few weeks for the newest campaign episode of Dice with Death. But until then, we'll see you over on the Patreon. Say bye, Jamie.
Bye.